Welcome back to the Lazy Loaf. Starting off with 400 milliliters of water. We're going to be making a sourdough loaf. So we got 100 grams of starter going in the water. Gotta make sure we get all that in there. Now we're going to go ahead and incorporate the starter into the water, just whisking it with our sourdough mixer. Get it nice and blended in. You don't want to see any chunks or any lumps floating around there. Now that it is all incorporated, we are doing our flour. We're doing 3 cups of all-purpose and a half cup of whole wheat flour. Like the whole wheat, gives a good flavor and a good texture to the bread. Now I got a pinch of coarse sea salt. I don't really have the measurements, I just kind of eyeball that, toss it in there. And then we start incorporating it. It's kind of folding, not mixing too fast, just kind of getting everything blended in. You want to get all the flour off the sides, get the all-purpose and wheat mixed in. Kind of like mashed potatoes, I'd say. Texture, I guess. All right, once we're finished incorporating it, we're gonna cover it and let that sit for an hour before we do our first stretch and fold. An hour has passed, so now it's our time to do our first stretch and fold. So we're gonna start folding the dough over into itself, creating that gluten, getting everything coming together, getting it nice and pliable. I just like to go around in a circle, folding it over, kneading it over around. Help start forming the shape. You can start seeing it coming together. It's getting less sticky the more and more I start to knead it, stretching and folding it. Now after the first stretch and fold, we're going to cover it again for an hour. And then we do that 4 more times, all right? For video's sake, we're going to skip to the shaping. This has been 6 hours fermenting on my countertop. I have a flour board, and I just want to stretch out the dough. It's nice and pliable thanks to all the stretch and folds that we did. We did 4, one for every hour. I'm just kind of evening it out. Now I do a paper airplane technique, that's what I call it. Do the 4 corners, pinching it closed. Here come the other corners, pinching those closed. Let's get everything nice and sealed up. And then I'm going to take the back, roll it over, tuck the sides, keep it nice and tight, and keep rolling. As I'm done, then I start shaping it with my hands. I'm tucking and rotating, tucking and rotating. That's going to create nice tension on top. And then I take my dough scraper, do the same thing, tightens the bottom up. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that into a cloth with some flour. I'm going to pinch the tops. Just going to seal the top, and then I'm going to cover this up, and this is going to go in the fridge overnight, and it'll be ready to bake in the morning. Thank you.